Fifi? 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 She was here a second ago, honestly. I thought she was going to binky her way back. She binkied her way off. Are you going to binky your way back, Fifi? Morning, Carl. Morning, Revan. How you doing? Is she coming back? Where have they both gone? There she is. There she is. Come on, Fifi. She's in a very good mood this morning. She's just a little bit excitable. Sean, thank you very much for the sub. Oh my gosh, 9 months. Got your baby carrot. Thank you. You see what I mean? Morning, Zara. Morning, Rob. Morning, Marvellous. And a very good morning and happy birthday to Vamp. Happy birthday. I hope you're having a lovely day. I hope you've got lots of nice... She is. This must be why Fifi is so excited. So you changed the batteries on your Ffion, yeah? Morning, Squid. If Ffion sits still today, you can have a birthday hat, but she's, Gerry's off adventuring. He's gone, round there, where the internet... It's like she thought I was poking her. Where the internet doesn't reach. Fifi. Are there lots of binkies in there? Morning, Cloud. Morning, Guy. Morning. Who have I missed? Who have I missed? Lifelike. Good morning. I wonder if I can summon Gerry with pellets. Just these little binkies. I think maybe she senses that the little naughties have gone home now. So she is free to run around and do chaos as she wishes. Morning, Nick. Morning, Coco. Morning, Megalomaniac. Good morning, Cyclist and Joe. In a little moment of calm, she's having a little drink. Morning, Cosmic. Morning, Annie. Good morning, Rob. Rob, did you have a good birthday? Morning, Maxwell. Morning, Monomoth. Morning, Monomoth. Eventually getting these words out. I wonder if I can sort of show you where he is. The internet does tend to cut out in this room if I go in too deep, but he's behind that box, chewing it. You can probably see it moving a little bit. Morning, friend. It was good, very chill. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Morning, Sarah. Morning, Azul. You're here for a stream. Good morning, Ben. Oh, I had a lovely feeling the other day. Ben just reminded me, because you make me think of books. I actually bought a book for me to read. So I bought the 2 book club books, but then I also just read I feel like reading this book, which I very rarely do. And I was like, oh, excited. Random Citizen just popped in to say, really enjoyed the Play-Doh stream. Thanks for all your efforts. Ah, thank you. I'm glad people enjoyed it. Good morning, Emma. Morning, Charlie. Morning, McRambo. Oh, hello. Have you done whatever your mission was? I don't know what he's been up to behind there. I'm so proud I did that this month too. It's so nice, isn't it? Yeah, I'm really excited for the books to arrive. Morning, Delta. Morning, Snoddy. Hello. Are you both ready for your breakfast? You ready? Oh, I spoke that a little bit further than I meant to. There we go. There we go. Good morning, Anna. How you doing? Okay. Who is looking? What have you got on yourself, Gerry? He's got a little damp patch on himself. Oh, do you know what? I bet it's because he's been pressed against the window. I think he's got condensation on himself. Oh, bless him. Morning, DA. Okay, so here we go. Let's see if we can get away with a Gerry. Happy birthday, oh. Try that one again. I'll wait until they're mid-pellet. Okay, can I get away with it now? Happy birthday, Vamp! I hope you have a very lovely day, whatever you get up to. There we go. That was a moment more, and Gerry would have been like, what is this? What are you doing? Morning, Telsano. So the boost thing, if there's a hype train and now it's a boost train, it's like the more, I'm going in as if I actually understand it, the more higher the hype train gets, the more people recommended lists you appear in. I think if you're on PC and you hover over it, it will be like, this channel is now being recommended to 200 people or something. I think it does say. But then there's a percentage. And I don't know if the percentage is like how many people you can be recommended to, or if it's how long you're recommended for. I don't know. I don't really know. It's the details on it are quite vague. But yeah. Morning, cow. Did I say morning to you, DA? If I didn't, good morning. Good morning, Jakey. I'm surprisingly, touch wood, surprisingly awake this morning because I had to take my tablet really late because of the little naughties being picked up. They're home now, which is nice. Hopefully they all had a big cuddly snooze together. Morning, Molly. Morning, Loboto. But yeah, I took it before they arrived, just when they got off the plane. And I was like, is this okay to take now? Am I going to be awake by the time they arrive? Morning, Sparky. Morning, Duke. Morning. Wait, did I already say Chivo? Yeah, have another. Have another if you didn't. I think it might be how many of the people it's being advertised to. So 82%, or is it like 2,800 is 82% of the total that you can reach? Is there like a cap? Morning, empty boots. I wonder if Mochi did a pee on the floor when she got home. But when I woke up, I saw a message from Helen being like, did Mochi pee? I'm just wondering what we can expect. But I was already fast asleep by the time that message came through. So hopefully she managed to cross her delicate little leggies throughout the night. Had to reclaim her territory. She did. They found a fact that there's a playground that also has a big loft for a bunch of cute little bunnies. Oh, cute. Handing over the flues to Trot and Helen in a sleepy haze. Yeah. It was a very sleepy gathering because obviously they've been traveling for ages and it was quite late, and then I was sleepy, so we were just sort of handing over things like, there you go. And also Alex had to be up really early this morning, so he was in bed when they arrived because he's gone off to that London. So we were all like whispering, just like, here's Mochi, thank you. It was a very snoozy handover. But yeah, she is a tiny dog with a teeny tiny bladder, bless her. Oh, it was so lovely having them stay for the week, though. Ripley is such a smushy kitten. I do, like, she kept on lying across our stairs. Like, she would just choose a stair and lie across it. And I was thinking, she's not going to be able to do that for long. Like, she's going to get so big. I reckon she's going to be about twice the size that she is now. So I don't know if she'll actually be able to fit across the steps any longer. But yeah, they were both very snuggly. Mochi is fully grown, so I reckon Ripley's going to overtake her. Mochi probably thinks she's shrinking right now at the rate that Ripley's growing up. There you go. But yeah, little cuties. But it is nice being able to are you getting distracted? It is nice to be able to just let the bunnies out without worrying about it. What breed? Ripley is a Maine Coon. If you Google Maine Coons, you'll see that they get big. They get very big. Next step is looking after all of Lydia's kittens as she goes on holiday. Yeah. Those are big boys. I get the feeling that maybe the boys get bigger than the ladies. So maybe she won't be like absolutely huge, but Fifi's just snuffling Gerry's feet. I can see him getting tickled. Hang on. This isn't like them. What's going on here? It's not like them to leave traces of the pellets. Unbelievable. What's next for me? Oh, big cat, tiny dog. Yeah, that's the shipping energy. Grumpy, thank you very much for the follow. Good morning, Limewood. How you doing? Rosemary, I don't know if I said morning to you. Good morning. Oh, so I did actually message about this. Oh, can I actually remember what the message was? I asked the people who handle the merch and stuff, and they said they should be getting into the warehouse this week, and then they'll be shipping out from then. So I guess when it said shipping from the 9th on, well, I guess when it said the 9th on the website, maybe that was when it started being printed, and then it all went, now it's all going to the warehouse and then it gets distributed from there. So yeah, I guess that is, morning JP, morning Ginge. I guess that was what that was. So yeah. But fingers crossed, that means it'll be, I don't really know what postage they do for merch, to be honest. But not this week, but maybe one of the 2 weeks after, fingers crossed. But yeah. It must be such a faff organising merch stuff. I think we take it for granted, because we're like, just make the stuff. I want this, just make it, just send it out. And then there's probably so many different processes that you just don't think about, and so much more to take into account. Good morning, Hanny. How are you feeling today? Think I'm going to have a little nap whilst watching the bunnies. Oh, I was thinking about self-defense yesterday, wondering if it would be a good thing for just to go for, just because it's one of those things that you probably a lot of the time think about it when something happens that makes you think you need it, whereas maybe it's just good to randomly go for. Just make it, forehead. Thank you. Comment bagel. Badooey. They are very squish. Bye Ben. Have a good day with your dissertation. I hope it all goes well. Worthwhile known basic self-defense. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So glad I make all my own stuff. I only have to worry about blank stuff. Yeah, it must be like just add so many stages. Send out forms for a new GP. Oh, I'm glad. You had some porridge for breakfast as well. That's good. You've done very well. You should be proud. Oh, it is getting into porridge season, isn't it? You did self-defense a few years ago with the kickboxing. Ah. Probably give your soul a little calm. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's just like a little peace of mind. Good morning, shy bees. Gerry could use some food self-defense techniques. This is true. Porridge season, when the porridge trees bear fruit. What is your favourite thing to have in porridge? Because I go between banana or mixing in like a little bit of hot chocolate powder and having chocolate porridge. Those tend to be my go-tos. Cocoa powder. Wait, you have the both? Oh my gosh. I've never combined the two. I've always had one or the other. Have banana and sugar this morning? I used to work for printers and people would only leave like a day for printing. Yeah, I always forget how long that sort of thing takes. Because I guess you just think like, just put it in just print it out. Just print it out, it's fine. One of my friends puts ground up hemp seed in, it's really good. Huh. Cinnamon and banana? Nectarine and Biscoff spread. Good morning, Cat. I can't imagine those two being combined. Nectarine and Biscoff. Seem to get so many Biscoff things these days. Good morning, Sparky. There's a cafe up in Clifton called East Village Cafe that is they have like 20 different styles of hot chocolate, and they've got like Biscoff hot chocolate and hazelnut and praline and like so many different types there. One day I should go. Oh my gosh, should I pitch it as a members video that we go and do a hot chocolate tasting? Burlesque! I just got up on the Played Up tourney. More tourneys are cool, but could you, Kirsty and Alistair, just do a stream commenting on Harry, Shadow and Osy? Oh my gosh. I was so happy every time. Every time we cut to them. It was too funny. Too funny. Morning, Kaino. You didn't rate East Village Cafe. It was meh. I really like their breakfast sandwich thing that they do. Also, the last time I went there, I spilt it all down myself, and I had to. It was like the first thing Alex and I did on a. I can't remember what the occasion was. It might have been like our anniversary or something. And we started the day. Whatever we had planned, we started the day by going to East Village Cafe, and I spilled something that had both like tomato and turmeric in, which obviously both make very distinct stains. And then I had to spend the rest of the day covered in it. The more of this backlog of Wholesome Yogs members videos, I might need to become a member soon. I keep thinking about just becoming a member just for a month and just having a look through all of the stuff that they've been doing. Had vegan quiche and some kind of drink. Oh. Where we come from, we traditionally have treacle/golden syrup in porridge, but I've heard that's weird. No, I can imagine that. I mean, a lot of people sprinkle sugar on it. Food cart, hello, how are the bonnies? Mrs. Potts, oh, I miss that Mrs. Potts, they've stopped doing their vegan cookies. I'm going to do that next month. There'll be plenty of stuff to binge. Yeah. Yeah, I just want to see the Tom Bates stuff mostly. And I'll be curious to see the farm video. The Dean Farm Trust. Well, we do have a way that we can watch it all. But it's in a way that you can't then comment on it. So it would just be quite nice to like be able to, because I think Boba tends to be in there, leaving little comments of encouragement. But maybe I could just watch it. I guess I could. The buns are cute, fluffy, and oh so cheeky lately. Oh. Tom Bates has a very strange sense of humour. Oh my gosh. He is... Is that what he called Rossabo? Yeah. Yeah. The old Rossabo method. Hello. Are you sneaking up next to me? Some of my friends' colleagues get horrified when I say I have golden syrup to my porridge. Ah. I just imagine it'd be quite nice, just sort of swirling it in. But yeah, Tom Bates is very strange, but he is strange in the best of ways and in a way that I appreciate. Yeah, Boba is very lovely. Oh, Jerry boy. That was a very brief lap time and then he was off. I think he just uses it as like a bridge most of the time. Because if I'm sat on the slippy floor, if he sits on my lap, he doesn't have to go on the slippy floor. I used to always... Yeah, I mean, I think the only reason I wouldn't add golden syrup, I'd probably go for like, what is it called? The more squeezy stuff, like agave. It's probably just for ease, because the golden syrup tin, I think mine glued itself shut ages ago. Alex says hello, he's off to school, not very... Oh, I hope he feels better soon. I hope school is okay. My niece has started at big school now. She's, Maple syrup better too, just not thick enough. Yeah, I think like I'd prefer the less thick. Although I guess once it's in the porridge, it probably melts down quite nicely. Big school. He's gone too big. That's the point. Alex has left half an apple crumble to I mean it'll probably be fine by the time he gets back. But maybe I should. It was quite nice actually because we went and stole some of Kim's apples, and it meant that we got to bring some back to our neighbours, and our neighbours usually grow like green beans and tomatoes and stuff, and they always give us a few, when they've got an abundance. And it was nice being able to hand them back some apples and be like, we're giving you something now. So hopefully they like apples. You should eat it just to be safe. I don't like apple crumble. I literally just make it for Alex. It is, I really don't like cooked apples. There you go, you left that one behind. I've been making overnight oats recently. I should have been making them earlier in my life. Yeah, they are nice. I did it once and I was like, I see why people do this, but also I'm going to forget. Because they're slightly gooey or something. No, I just don't like the taste of them once they're cooked. But maybe I could try it. We did get some pears as well, so maybe I could try making a pear crumble. I mean, the best part of a crumble is just the crumble, so maybe I'll just make crumble. I'll just make a crumble and not have anything. It will be a crumble. Just a crumbly crumble. Stealing apples. I mean, Kim was handing them to us, so it wasn't true scrumping. It just pretending it was. Just crumble is a thing. There are recipes very nice to dunk tea or hot chocolate. Wait, surely it crumbles. Do you not end up with like crumble goop at the bottom of your hot drink? I don't want to start a new topic, but I wanted to tell that I'm going through some rough time with my anxiety due to the anticipation of something. I longed really long, but for the thought of fighting for gaining back what you love to do helps me look forward to fight my own fight. I hope, I know what it's like if there's something, you sort of focus on something that's going to happen and you worry, will it live up to expectations or will it, so fingers crossed all goes well, whatever it may be. You have a nice base that is not crumbly. Oh, I see. I found a recipe for banana and chocolate crumble. Morning, Bennett. So I might try making that because I like banana and I like chocolate and I like crumble topping. So the three of those together sound like a good. They do sound like a good. Just not apple crumble. Nope. No, I won't crumble. Morning, Chewy. Gerry, what are you doing? Do you want one of these that you left behind? Do you want this one? There you go. That was a little crumb. A little crumb that you left. No, he doesn't want this one. Plum crumble. I don't know if I've ever had cooked plums. I don't really like cooked fruit. Like, I really like fruit, but I just prefer it all raw. Plumble. There it is if you want it. Yeah, he does. He does. Do you want your medicine as well, Gerry? Sniff up. Do. Do. Do you want these? Gerry. Go on. I've held this in a really dumb way. There you go. No, you can't just chin it. No, Gerry. I squirted it onto your chin. Oh my goodness. Please, syringe. I need to get him a new one. There we go. If you could just lick this tiny bit that I spilt on the carpet. Gerry, this bit here. Gerry, what's this? There. He's like, no. I'll tell you what though, Ffion will come and lap that up. Do you want a secret early treat? One that Ffion can't steal. There you go. I bet the sound of you munching will actually bring her running in. Yep. She can hear his munching from so far away. Fifi? How old these bunnies are? Gerry is 8 and Fifi is 6. Munch, 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 munch. Oh, Anho, you were close. It's secretly 2. They're both 2. It's not favoritism. It's literally just you need to give Gerry a head start for him to look at the fact that how much Ffion has had whilst Gerry's still on his first one. Although it was quite a chunky one. Good morning, Roosevelt. Oh, he doesn't get to finish it anyway. Fifi, there's more. Just have one of these. Dear oh dear. The Lady and the Tramp is never as romantic as you hope it will be. It's just tussling. Look at this little shrimpy one. There you go, Fifi. You get to have that one. Morning, Sophia. How you doing? So this was actually some of Gerry's birthday parsley. I found a new, well, it's not new, it's been there for ages, but a greengrocer that I'd never been to that's quite near us. And they had big parsley, so I was like, ooh. How dare you call such a gentleman as Gerry a tramp? Oh, it's a gentleman and a lady. Thank you, Fifi. You're very polite, aren't you? Mouth tossing sounds like how you explain kissing to an innocent youth. You are in a very good mood today, you are. Are you finding the scraps of medicine now? I thought she was going to do her 1 in 10. I thought she was going to do her little push of the bowl again. And be like, who did this? Certainly not I. Was that nice, Fifi? Realised I need to book them in to the vet this week. Need to choose a day. Get Gerry his... Oh, you can just see his little snoot then. When you look at Fion's head from the side, do you see a bunny or a duck? A bunooey? Bunooey? Look at him. He blends in so well. Free drugs, yeah. A little drops of Metacam on the carpet. Gerry will be very impressed if you eat the bowl. Eat the cup. I was looking at edible cups the other day, but they don't look like proper cups, because I was thinking could I buy some edible, like an edible mug, and then next time Boba's over, just like casually eat it? But they look very much like, cups that are meant to be eaten. They're like ice cream cones, but cup shaped. An edible cup melt if you put a drink in it. Well, you get those like sugar glass bottles and stuff that I think can hold a little bit of liquid. But yeah. But that rug looks like the ideal place for a pet to take a snooze. Yeah, Ffion likes. That's her I don't want to go in rug that she lies on. Need someone to make a cake that looks exactly like a cup. Yeah. Hello, Nico. How you doing? Gerry, why are you just grooming the rug? Look at this. You found a very awkward place to film you. I either get just the bum end or the tiny... There we go. Morning, Alice. Did you ever work on a scene with sugar glass being smashed? Yes. I remember being around sugar glass, but I don't particularly remember why. I remember we had sugar glass bottles for something, but I don't remember what it was. I also remember reading up about, is it Dante from Clarks? Clarks or Clerks? How before he became like a bigger actor, he worked on something so low budget that he was like a clown that gets attacked, and they actually had to use a real glass bottle to smash over his head because they couldn't afford a sugar glass one. Every time I think of sugar glass, I think of that. This poor actor. Stove, thank you very much for the follow. Oh, and Toshi, I missed yours if you're still here. I just remembered that my friend found a bun in her garden over the weekend. Because of my job, she asked me what to do. Then her landlord proceeded to ignore what I said for 3 days until I started getting a bit angry over text. Oh, geez. Is the bunny okay now? I'm okay, thank you, Nico. I won't smash the sugar glass fast over Maggie Smith. She knows what she did. She knows what she did. Jake, thank you very much for the sub. Oh my gosh, a whole year. A very good year of buns. Can I get it to focus on him for a minute? There you go. Is that focused? I can't tell. It's too low down. I'm going to come down to the camera. There you go. Oh, it is. Look at him. Look at him. Bunny is fine. He's gone to the local pets at home because the RSPCA Centre had no room for him. Oh, poor little one. Focused on him, little snoot. Little chomps. What have you got to say, Gerry? Morning, Drew. Morning, Jedi. What was I talking about? My brain is gone. It's gonna be very strange this night, upon this night, to, just going to bed without Alex is always really weird. But I plan on using the night that I am alone to record myself, because Kirsty and I wanted to try to see if we talk in our sleep for the podcast. So yeah, I might set up a recording and just but I'm really scared that I'm going to listen back to it and there's going to be, I don't know, some sort of like demonic voices or something. So hopefully it'll be okay. But yeah, we're gonna try it. I'm gonna try dangling. I bought this little dictaphone that I think has 8 hours on it. So hopefully the Twitch sleep stream, oh geez. I'm guessing people probably do those muted. But I've never watched one. But do they just play music over the top? Talking played up in your sleep. Do you know, it wouldn't surprise me. I went to bed thinking about played up last night because I was trying to think how Two murders. I was trying to think how Kirsty and I could automate 3 different types of pies in that restaurant that we've got that we're going to finish today. Can you record yourself with your phone? You probably could, but I bought a little dictaphone especially so I could do it just in case my phone like cut out or anything or filled up too much. So long as you don't start to speak in your sleep in a foreign language. Imagine speaking German. Imagine if I know another language and I just don't realise because I only speak it in my sleep. If you play it back at increased speed, be aware it may be yourself sounding different and not in fact... Oh, that's true. That is true. No, Kirsty, don't automate the customers. I used to say oi, oi, oi in my sleep. What? But Alex does talk in his sleep occasionally. And then if I ask what he says, he just giggles. Because there's been times when he's just come out with random things, just like, oh, you need to put it on a graph or something. And I'm like, what? And he's like, I don't know. I've woken myself up with talking before. Oh no. Valmade, thank you very much for the follow. And Evocati, thank you very much too. Can I refocus it? There we go. There we go. Fifi has run off into the kitchen again. I have no munching to summon her with again. I wonder if I could break in. My mum told me I was sleep talking once and I kept mentioning the card in my sleep. My favourite one was one of my old friends. I was staying over at his, and in the middle of the night, he just went, "Teddy says hello," and I was like, "What? What the heck?" And then another one of my friends, he rolled over to face me in the middle of the night. I was still awake. He was fast asleep, and he, like, eyes fully closed. He just said, "I swear you can see my face," and then just rolled back over. And I was like, okay. But that same friend, he once woke up and just screamed in the middle of the night, which was far more terrifying than anything he could have said. He literally just sat up, screamed, and lay back down, and I was just like, okay. So he definitely talks in his sleep a lot. I wonder if he still does. Once I was half awake but still dreaming and something silly happened, I started laughing out loud. Oh my gosh, Hansan, that reminds me, there was a time that I had a really, really bad cold. And I woke up and I was like, what on earth is that noise? Is someone like drilling outside? And I was like, oh my gosh, no, it's me snoring. I was like, that's my breath. It is so bad. Listen, Biddy, I saw you got gifted this up. I haven't been able to catch your stream until now. Ah, hello. Good morning, Pixie. A friend of mine used to work at Burger King and you could take orders from her in her sleep. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Thank you very much for the bits. I've only done it that once, Lavoto. I think I was just so bunged up and so tired because I hadn't been sleeping well because of the cold. So I just woke up to the sound of it still. I was just like, what? Was that a truck driving by? No, it's just me, just existing. I'm tempted to move this chair. I'll lean in and see what did Gerry do. Oh, there he is. Lovely boy. Look at him, you're very casual. Problem is, I then can't see my phone. One of my bunnies yesterday looked like she was staring at a goat. Oh, when animals do that, it is like, I woke myself and a friend up shouting in my sleep once. Oh, jeez. He is squished. Okay, I hope this doesn't disturb him too much. Sorry, Gerry. I'm breaking in. I'm just breaking in. There you go. Now I can see you better. Oh. Hi. Hello. Maybe we'll just stare at walls for no reason. I think her head is just empty, no brain. You do get that sometimes. Like, Ffion will do it. Ffion is the worst for it. She will literally, you won't hear anything, and then she will just start thumping and staring at things, and her ears are like fully up, and you're like, what is it? Why are we scared? And it's probably that she's just heard some noise at the neighbours that I can't hear. But yeah, if it's late night or I'm alone in the house, I do get scared. I do get scared. These are my perfect heist skills in real life. Oh my gosh, that's a point. So I recorded some more perfect heists the other day. I don't know when it's coming out. But I did so badly because I was just mucking around and just got the giggles and was doing silly things all the time. And I'm so worried that everyone who left a really nice comment in the previous ones is going to take them all back. They're going to go back and be like, actually, no, she's awful. I didn't mean any of this. I refuse. I refuse to leave this. A friend once turned onto their back and said in a very matter-of-fact way, a moo, moo, moo. The last moo was said with a confident nod and they turned back onto their side. I had an ex that used to talk in her sleep, and the best cases were Mexicals, where is the cake trolley? Sitting bolt upright and saying spider moth and going back to sleep. Oh no. It's a fun game with lots of people, and yeah, it's just so silly. It is. I've not put the grass square under the table. No. But hopefully, well, my footage had a problem, so it won't be my perspective for a lot of it. But so maybe that's a good thing. Maybe they'll be able to cut it in a way that looks as if I did better. But yeah, I had a good time, regardless. Have you tried wearing the grass square as a hat? What if I made like a ghillie suit, but I just made it out of grass squares? And then maybe Gerry would lie on me. If I lay on the sofa, he might just come and cuddle. Would that work, Gerry boy? I feel like Fion's been quiet for a while. Fifi? Oh, she's asleep. Oh, okay. Doesn't he do that anyway? No. I mean, very rarely. Who edits those videos? I think Tom Hazel's been doing those ones. Well, it's him I've been apologising to every time I've got something wrong with the recording. Ffion is, I mean, I don't know if it'll actually focus on her. She is there. Will it go through the gaps? No, it wants to focus on it. Oh, she is a blur. Fifi? Oh. You saw a Ffion-shaped blur. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. So yesterday, Alex and I were watching an episode of The Crown. And there's a bit where this, basically someone's getting married, but no spoilers for historical action. But someone's getting married and it like is describing the person, but it has a shot of them, but they're sat on the bed and they're totally out of focus. And you like the person's shoulder in the foreground is in focus, and then the person on the bed is like completely a blur. And I was just imagining that person being like, oh my gosh, mum, dad, I'm in The Crown. Like, oh, my scene must be coming up soon. This is so big for me. And then they just see this shot where they're just a big blur and they're like, oh. That was me. Rob, thank you for gifting us up the Weird Sister. Thank you. You just started season 1 of The Crown. I did it. Can't believe this. I'm on TV. Yeah. I see Disco references. I gift. If that was me, I'd still be very happy. I remember there was another thing that I was thinking about, but I can't remember what the show was. But there was some really bizarre cutaway to someone, and I was like, imagine if that was like your one. I guess that's sort of like a Dead Eyes moment. Speaking of podcasts, did you see that? This is only interesting for people who listen to Serial, but did you see that Adnan Syed got released? Alex and I we were watching before Bake Off. The news just happened to be on, and we had it on mute because we were just like waiting for Bake Off to start, and then Alex was like, "Wait, why is he on TV?" But yeah, the only cereal I listen to is Rice Krispie Treats. You'll get Hansen excited. I know, Ted. I was like, what? This is where it turns out that he actually did it. But yeah. He knows. I've been an extra in a Swedish movie, but the final cut you can only see my legs. I've been an extra in a film that I don't think is available to watch anywhere. It was very low budget, but I felt so embarrassed when I watched it back. I went to see like the premiere of the film, and as soon as I saw me, I was just like, oh my gosh, this is awful. But I wonder if I'd feel different now. Now I'm more used to seeing myself on screen. I wonder if I'd be okay with it. Low budget, how could they afford you? It was the first job I ever did out, like when I left uni. I've been an extra in a film and it was in the trailer. I want to be an extra in a film that's like that. I mean, I would be very surprised if anyone gets this reference, but like the woman who sat behind Doctor Strange acting her little heart out in the most recent film when he's in a church and she's just sat behind him. Oh my gosh, that lady, yep, that lady. I want to be like her. I want to be in a film and give it my all. Does Gerry know he's a streamer? I hope he knows he's very loved. She really went the extra mile. She did. He's sort of, even though he's not really molting anymore, he's sort of kept his eyebrows, hasn't he? It's got angry eyebrows. It is the new Doctor Strange. It's very near the beginning. I can't remember why he's in a church. But it's like one of the first couple of scenes. A friend of mine was an extra in Hannah Montana movie because it was shot in her hometown. She's visible on screen for like a second in a huge crowd of people. But we did manage to catch the frame when looking at it. Ah. Yeah, the multiverse one. Whatever the latest Doctor Strange one was. I started watching it and I got to that scene and then I stopped watching it. Morning, Lay. But she's amazing. I wonder if I could track down. There's two things that I'd be curious to watch now. There was a time that I went to a gig and I got to go up on a stage, and I know that there was a recording of that, so I'm curious to see if I'm in the background of it. Because I even bought the DVD at one point to check, and then, then I never watched it because it wasn't an artist I was particularly fussed about. And then that film that I was an extra in, I'm trying to think if I would have been in the background of anything else. Hello? Gerry, you got the snuffs? What is it? It was Paul Weller from The Jam. But I can't remember what album it was for. Gerry, you look as if you're about to stand up. Sniff, sniff. Have I been an extra in anything else? My hands were on the BBC in a TV show, but I don't know if I'd recognise my own hands, which is bad if you're meant to know things like the back of your hand. It was a BBC drama that I worked on, and then I didn't really like it when I watched it, so I never watched all of it. And they didn't credit me anyway, so I was like, I never watched it out of grumpiness. Gerry, let me sit up. I am being attacked. I know it's not time to leave yet, but Dr. Simon is streaming, so what question are we going to ask him? Hello, Stephanos. I love your emotes there. Oh, I'm very blessed with the emotes. The emotes are I'm very proud of them. I didn't draw them, but I'm proud to have ordered them from Nina. When I was driving buses in London, I'd frequently show up in the background if they ever did from Westminster or Law Courts on the news. Oh. Let me think. I think bunnies can dream, but I don't know. But I imagine, didn't they do an experiment to see if cats dreamed? And I imagine if cats can dream, then bunnies dream. Fion's dig dreams say definitely, yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think of a science question. But I also am very head empty today. The way their little mouths go off, yeah. I love it when bunnies fall into deep sleep and you get to see them it's just such like a nice feeling, because it means that you've given what is essentially a prey animal such a comfortable home that they feel like they can go into a deep sleep. Has Dr. Simon played Plate Up yet? I don't know. Should we ask him if he has dreams, and then if he says yes, make him come on the podcast? Because I don't think I've asked him yet. How much science would a scientist science? Yeah. What is the rate of the science? Do you dream of science sleep? Sheep. Why do people's minds blank out sometimes when they're trying to think of something? Is it just being put on the spot? Like when you say to someone like, tell us a joke, and immediately you're like, I can't think of any jokes. I've never heard a joke in my life. That's a question for him, yeah. I wonder if he could science it. I don't know. I swear I had a question for him, but I can't remember what it was. Without thinking as fast as you can, name a woman. Madonna. I don't know why Madonna. Probably because I was thinking about NFTs this morning, because I kept getting ads for them. And it makes me think, NFTs make me think of Madonna. Don't Google why. Please don't Google why. I have a notepad on my phone with things. What things to ask or things to think about? They immediately start telling us about the baker with dirty hands. Oh my gosh, can that be our question? Can our question just be, why did the baker have dirty hands? I remember a friend just saying, tell me a story, and being so panicked. Yeah. What is the recipe for a pina colada? Science. No bakers with dirty hands. I refuse. We could ask him if elephants find us cute, because I heard someone say that wasn't a real thing the other day, but I want it to be real. I want it to be like. Here's a good joke. Oh my gosh, can we get him with one of Shadow's jokes? But then half of us would have to go in with the joke, and the other half would have to go in with the punchline. Because honestly, I heard one of Shadow's jokes and I have told it to so many people since then because I love it so much. Bye bye, lizard. You want us to be organised. Okay, the joke is, how do you wear a boat on your head? turn it upside down so it's capsized. Thank you, Lizard. Thank you for the bits. I love it so much. Honestly, I've retold that joke to so many people who don't know streams, so they won't have heard it from Shadow already, and then I can claim it. And I'm gonna steal that one as well now. Okay. So half of you have to go in, or you just be prepared with the punchline. You have to go in and say, "How do you wear a boat on your head?" And then you leave it until he repeats the question. He'll repeat the question. He'll be like, "What? How do you wear a boat on your head?" And that's when you hit him with the punchline. But you can't do it too soon. Why don't we just let you say the punchline? Because he ignores me. Maybe I can go in with the punchline. We can all ask and then you waltz in with the answer. Okay, in that case, yeah, good idea. You will go in with the "How do you wear a boat on your head?" And then I'll smash in with I'll like kick through the wall like the Kool-Aid mascot with the with the punchline. This is a good plan. This can't possibly go wrong. No, we've thought this through. This is going to be perfect. Okay, Sam, whenever you're ready, if you want to do the honors. In before he heard it from Shadow already. Oh, this is true actually. This is true. And because it will take me a while to get to his stream from the raid. He'll probably already have said it, and then I'll be Hansen, can you do me a countdown when the raid's going to happen so I can know when to hang up? And I'll hang up quickly and then I'll run over to Twitch. Load it up and go. Will do. Nice. Thank you, everyone. I'll be back at 2 for a stream with Kirsty. We're going to finish off our Played Up Restaurant. Try and get overtime day 15. Fingers crossed so I can finally get that achievement. But yeah, that'll be me for the rest of the day. I hope you all have did you see that Gerry floof just falling by? Just a little Gerry floof falling from the sky. But yeah, raid's happening now. Take care, everyone. Look after yourselves. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Wait for Hansan to do... No. We have 10 seconds. Okay, wait. We have not. Bye-bye again. Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you for the follow, engineers. Wait, 10, 9, 8. Bye-bye, everyone. Look after yourselves. Bye-bye.